The gathering at the Palace of Holyroodhouse was not published in their itinerary alongside their other engagements, and royal aides did not confirm it until afterwards. The anti-independence campaigner and his wife Sarah Jane Brown were introduced to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge this afternoon. Apart from First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, the former leader is the only politician to have met the royals on their tour north of the border. Mr. Brown is focusing on his campaign to keep the Union together by appealing to the voters of Middle Scotland. Meanwhile, Mrs. Brown works to end the global education crisis. Channel 4 presenter Krishnan Guru Murthy said his crew were prevented from airing footage of the meeting shot from afar. He tweeted, "Tonight, Gordon Brown, who's just launched a campaign to save the Union, just had unpublicized meeting with Prince William. Only politicians save at Nicola Sturgeon met on royal visit to Scotland. So sensitive #C4 News prevented from airing footage shot from outside palace gates." The royal tour comes after the Scottish National Party, SNP, failed to win an overall majority in the parliamentary elections earlier this month. Despite falling one seat short on 64, the First Minister has insisted she has a mandate from voters to push for another independence referendum. The Duke said he was touring Scotland to listen and would have "my eyes and ears permanently open." It is against royal protocol for members of the firm to openly discuss politics. And they cannot be seen to favour one party, group or individual over another. During the lead-up to the 2014 independence referendum, the then Prime Minister David Cameron pleaded with the Queen to offer any help she could to deter voters from choosing to break off from the UK. In a 2019 BBC documentary reflecting on his time in office, the former Tory leader said he asked the monarch if she could raise an eyebrow about the prospect of Scotland leaving the Union. The Queen later said people should think carefully about the future. After Mr. Cameron went public about the conversation, Buckingham Palace released a stern statement saying his comments had caused an amount of displeasure. In the documentary, Mr. Cameron said the discussions between his aides and the Queen's officials was not anything that would be in any way improper, but just a raising of the eyebrow, even a quarter of an inch. Thursday marked the last day of William and Kate's royal tour and saw them indulge in a playful tennis match. Earlier, the couple rolled up their sleeves to help nursery school children scatter plant seeds that will attract butterflies and bees during a visit to the 125-year-old Starbank Park in Edinburgh. They also met teenagers working towards their Duke of Edinburgh's Bronze Award and joined him as they planted sunflowers and an apple tree. After the Duchess changed into more sporty clothing, they then took part with children in a youth tennis session run by the Lawn Tennis Association, LTA, which Kate supports as patron. In the park, the children from Edsall Nursery dropped the seeds on a nature trail which has stations teaching them about classic fairy tales, including Hans Christian Andersen's story The Princess and the Pea. Addressing the group of youngsters, as they showed him how to plant the seeds, William said, "You're very good gardeners. We're going to get a lot of plants. It's going to be a massive forest."